40. Like I was just doing like a half hour this time.
Okay. And we didn't check with you to find what's the next date you wanted to do with us.
We said June 2nd, and I'm going to actually have some guest speakers. I can talk a little bit about their testimonies today and like what they're going to be sharing on June 2nd.
Okay. All right. Here we go. I will hit record somewhere. In 3, 2, 1. Welcome, everybody. We are live with Amy Varley, Jaws Coffee Chat, speaking with Amy Varley. And thank you for joining us for this episode on Friday, May 19th. This is another episode of Jaws Coffee Chat. And we would like to say a special thanks to Lawrence Wingate of Wingate TV, Marcus Hart of Transform U Media, Zach Clayton of the PAC channel, and Jay Stoyan of the Disability Channel for replaying our podcasts and shows on their platforms. Turn it over to our fearless leader, Jennifer A. Whitaker and Amy Varley.
Welcome, everybody. Time to start another show. Let's get going. Let's learn to be healthy. And to be healthy, let's start taking more supplements, more vitamins, using more of our everyday access, holistic care that is available through our featured star, Amy Varley. And over to you, Amy. What is all this excitement you've got going on? Please tell us.
Awesome. Thank you, Jennifer. So I am so excited today to talk to you guys about an event I'm actually doing in Dallas. It is going to be off of Spring Valley and the Tollway. I know we're going to be able to share information on this on the screen in a little bit, but Dr. Howard Cohn, who is a famous doctor out of Costa Mesa, California, he's helping people all over the world. He has almost a 7-month waiting list at this point. But he is coming in on days off to help more people, which is incredible. And he is going to be in Dallas doing a free event. So you can come. The title of our event is going to be called Solving Unsolvable Health Issues. And so he is just going to be talking about incredible topics. You're going to be able to ask the doctor questions. We have people traveling from all different states. People are driving in from Oklahoma, from Houston. We have people coming, from far parts of Dallas just to be able to hear him speak. And he is such a gift, and we're so excited to have him coming. Some people that he has been helping with really crazy health challenges, rare diseases that, people they had been told there was no cure for. He has a lot of patients that will be in the room that can share their experience and what's been happening for them. Lots of miracles. It's been phenomenal. And speaking of that, I just wanted to mention that that Tabitha is actually going to be coming to the event, and she is going to be speaking on the podcast that we're going to do on June 2nd. She has a miraculous testimony. It brings me to tears when she tells people what has happened for her, specifically with the product called Recovery. Not only is it helping her daughter with miracles in her health and gotten her off of some pretty horrible medications, it is now helping her husband as well. And so she has gotten to see the miraculous transformation in her family. And she is excited to get on and share and see who all she can help. So those are some exciting things that we have coming up.
How has it helped her husband? I'm sure listeners are curious. You said how it helped her daughter.
Yes. So, again, not making any medical claims, but her husband has a disease that deteriorates your muscles. And so he has been on the recovery product. I'll let her share her testimony. I'll leave y'all a little bit in suspense for next week. But he had some dental work done in his mouth. some root canals and things. He's going to see a biological dentist and to get some things removed. And he has had some transformations in his health, getting better every day. And so with that kind of condition, you're actually pretty weak and feeble. And on her daughter's side, I will say she told me that her daughter had the best day that she has had in years, just after working with Dr. Cohn and being on his recovery product. She literally attributes the introduction. We met at church, and I prayed for her and her daughter, and she attributes that meeting and then meeting Dr. Cohn and taking the recovery to saving her daughter's life. And so she is really passionate about getting the message out and sharing with people. We actually got an invitation based on our last event that we did to a holistic doctor event. And we got to meet holistic practitioners all over the world that are doing all kinds of really cool natural preventative measures. We got to meet an ozone clinic. We got to meet people that were doing like IV and frequency therapy, just really cool, innovative stuff. And a lot of those people are going to be at Dr. Cohn's event too. So it will be a room of great connections and great people that are all into prevention for health and wellness. So it's really cool stuff going on. Our last event that we had, this event will actually have Project Lean Nation is going to be providing snacks. We're going to be making healthy sweet potato brownies, gluten-free chocolate chip cookies, all kinds of fun treats that are healthy and good for you without all the bad stuff in there. And these practitioners will be able to stand up and introduce themselves. So if you're in the local area, you have a lot of resources that you can utilize.
So what kind of doctor is Dr. Crohn's? I'm sure a lot of listeners are wondering this. We're hearing all these miraculous things he can do, different things and knowledge somehow related to medical that he knows. But is he a specialist? Is he a general practitioner? Like, what kind of doctor is he?
So he is started out as a chiropractor, and he specializes in NET. It's neurological emotional technique, also quantum neurology. And so it's very innovative, very amazing what he can do. There's a lot of emotional piece to health as well. So there's like a nutritional piece, but there's also an emotional piece. And so he specializes in that. I would love to include his link to his website as well. As something I could type up, or
please email it to Amy, and we'll share it on her screen before you go.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, we'll definitely do that. And it's going to be CohnsHealthInstitute.com. So what's really cool is 3 people from the event that we had last time actually took a trip to Costa Mesa to go see him as well.
And to all listeners, Cohns is COHNS. So it was Cohns.com, you said?
Yes. And I'll go ahead.
So COHNS.com.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I can go ahead and shoot over the website to her as well. Give me one moment here.
And while she is taking care of that, everybody, let me keep you busy over here. So the great thing about working with Amy is that she's also with Secret, that not only has these exciting details of different recoveries that will be on the June 2nd podcast called JAWS Amy Varley Live, that you will find on the JAWS Coffee Chat channel and other places that play it. However, it's not just that this is any supplement. This is a supplement that I, Jennifer A. Whitaker, or JAW, feature Amy Varley to speak about, because her supplements have made a difference in my life too. She cannot necessarily say what are the health claims, or she cannot say what kinds of conditions it's meant to treat or will treat or can treat or is worthy of possibly trying. However, she can hear for herself through somebody you will hear on June 2nd, their testimony of how it helped them, the recovery product by Secret that you can find on Amy Varley's website that we will give you soon. But you can even hear my personal testimony. For those of you who know me as an author, you know how I have a series started. Volume 2 is about to be released right in the last few days of May of 2023. And volume 1 of the lobectomy series is already out on the market, where you can find on Amazon and so many other places. So if you have read that book, or you haven't, go ahead and get and start reading it, and you will see all the things I deal with my brain to know why it's a big deal that my brain functions properly now, thanks to the recovery supplement that I got from our featured star here, Amy Varley, and her website that we will be sharing with you any moment now. And back to you, Amy. Are you ready?
Sure. Awesome.
All right, go ahead.
Website. Thank you, Jennifer. I love hearing the testimonials. It just like warms my heart, because I know people are suffering with all kinds of things out there. And again, I can't make any claims, but I can tell you that the people that I've been working with personally, I've heard the craziest testimonials from people. When you get inflammation off of your brain, that's always a good thing. A lot of disease is caused from inflammation. And so that's what a lot of our products deal with. I was just going to share a few testimonies from the week from some new people that just got started with this product. I just left a girl who I would like to get on the podcast as well. She owns a cryo place here in town. She stopped craving Diet Coke, and she said that it used to take her 3 days to drink 1 bottle of water. So I can't even imagine how dehydrated she was. But she said now, taking the Curb product that we have, she actually craves water.
That's especially true, not realizing how dehydrated they are, because too many people think normal everyday headaches, which is generally a sign of dehydration, is a normal part of life. But that also, a lot of people don't realize that drinking something with caffeine, the caffeine itself causes you to be dehydrated. So if you're drinking, whether it's a Diet Coke, a Diet Pepsi, or anything else under the sun that has caffeine, you are not hydrating yourself. You are dehydrating yourself by drinking that.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, so she's been taking the greens, the recovery, and the Curb, and just having miraculous results. I went to go see her. She actually had her makeup done, her hair done. She was looking good, feeling good. I think she was so proud of herself because, it was a craving that she had been trying to kick for a while. She has a lot of athletes, people that are in pain, people that are coming in to get cryo for different pains in their body. And so she has been selling the recovery product out of her place in McKinney. And she has so many patients or so many people that are coming into her place trying it right now, just having really great results. There was like 7 doctors we partnered with after Dr. Cohn came into town. They have different practices here in Dallas. They are all marketing his products out of their places as well, because they were so impressed with all of his knowledge and the reason he made the products and like what they combat. So it's really helping a lot of their patients. So that has been a huge blessing. I can't stress enough how, if you can get to his event, how special and important it's going to be. It's going to be right off of Spring Valley in the Tollway in Dallas. We have a huge event center there. We're going to have all kinds of snacks. We're going to have giveaways. We're going to give away products. We're going to give away personal training sessions, all kinds of fun stuff.
Will you please read the address of the event if you know it?
Yeah. Let me hold on one moment here and I will grab that.
Yes, ma'am. And listeners, while Amy is finding the address, when she announces it, you will hear where is the address of this event where you can meet Dr. Crohn's and Amy Varley herself with her supplements to get different giveaways and find out about different ways to cure or at least to control different conditions that are able to be solved by Dr. Crohn's, even though they are defined as the unsolvable. This is a great opportunity for all kinds of people to do networking related to healthcare and health treatments, not business. But it's great.
Absolutely.
But it's great if you are somebody in some kind of struggle related to a rare condition, or you are a caretaker, family member, or however else related to one that is going through those. Even I myself would have been one of those if I had met her before brain surgery, when I was one of the worst 30 cases of epilepsy in the country, declared back in 2019. However, I still benefited, even though my epilepsy was resolved. I still benefited because in my case, the long-term consequence was brain fog. And once I met Amy, once I got the recovery, I take it once a day, every day, and that keeps brain fog history and gone away. So every day is a better day when recovery makes the bad things go away. Back to you.
That's awesome. So, thank you for sharing that, Jennifer. So, it is going to be at 4801 Spring Valley Road. It's going to be in Suite 115, and that is Dallas, Texas 75244. Again, the address is 4801 Spring Valley Road, Suite 115, Dallas, Texas 75244. It is going to be the CSL building. It is going to be sponsored by McKinney Outlaw Fit Camp and also Project Lean Nation. So the giveaways are going to be personal training sessions, free products. We're going to have snacks. It's going to be a free event. And he happens to be in town for a doctor convention and is just blessing us with this free event while he's in town. So super grateful for that. I hope to see everybody out there. You will definitely not be disappointed if you come out. You're going to be able to meet some incredible people and learn some incredible information. So I definitely hope that I get to see all of you guys there.
And will they also be able to learn about Secret and products from you? Will you be there bringing them?
Yeah, so Secret acquired Dr. Cohn's products, and he will be talking about each one of them, letting you know what they're good for. He brought a whole bunch of samples last time, so everybody there got to leave with a whole set of stuff to try. So they were super excited about that. He had like one of each of those different products, and so people got to go home with like a little gift bag of stuff. And so that was exciting. People were very appreciative, and he gave out all kinds of fun stuff. He actually even did a treatment in the room on someone as well, that people got to see. The miraculous results just happened right in front of them. So that was very cool. So I'm assuming he might be doing that again. And, you know, this is a place that you can come and you can ask any kind of health question that you have, whether it be you don't want to get something horrible, you have a family member that already has something horrible and you want a solution, maybe a more natural solution, any kind of questions that you have for those that, you know, yourself or your loved ones. It's a really, really great place to come for information.
Will you tell our listeners what's the date and time? Because you gave them the place, the address.
Yeah.
What's the date and time of this Dr. Cohn speaking event?
Yeah, so Dr. Cohn will be here June 1st, and that is a Thursday night. We're going to do 7 p.m. And so that way people have time to, you know, get off work, get out of traffic, all of those things. We're going to have a meet and greet at 7. And then Dr. Cohn will be there to like be able to meet, shake hands, and then all that good stuff. Last time we had people waiting in line to talk to him because they were so impressed after his talk. They wanted to get pictures with him. So he'll stick around afterwards. He's also going to do a Q&A section where you can ask whatever questions that you have. So that will be available as well. So yeah, and if you have a business in the health and wellness arena, it would be a great place for you to come. We would love to promote and highlight people in the local area so they can, you know, mention their business and what they do. And, you know, everybody kind of works together to help as many people as we can. So that would be great.
And should they contact you, or who should they contact if there are others, people in the health arena and they want to bring their product or service or so forth?
So they would just get a microphone towards the end, and they could promote their business. So for example, we had a pediatric holistic doctor there last time, and she got to come up and talk about her place and what service she offered. And then we had an emotional NET chiropractor that was there. We had a traditional chiropractor that was there. We had some nurses in the room. And so we had some caregivers, people that do home health. And so we just gave them the microphone for a few seconds, let them stand up and promote themselves. And what was really great is there was almost 100 people in the room last time, and they all asked for a list of these doctors and their contact information and all of that. So I know that a lot of them got business from the event too. So, whatever we can do to help the local community and make an impact, we're really excited to do that. So, and if there are doctors and practitioners that want to meet him, you can check out his website that they're going to put up here in just a second, I think. You can check out his virtual gallery, and it can show you the different appointments or the different techniques that he uses. You can read up all about him, and what he's accomplished and what he does. And then maybe one day we can have him on here. We'll have to check that out. I know he sees patients and tries to find all kinds of spaces he can squeeze in more people. So we'll have to see if we can make that happen. But if not, we will definitely have people that work with him directly that can give a testimonial for what their experience has been. I can't wait to have Tabitha on next week. She has an incredible story that you guys would love to hear, that is super inspiring, and maybe it might help or inspire somebody else that you know. So
For sure. However, as we wanted to make this a short, brief episode, can we turn this over to EJ to read your flyer and certain other information like your website and so forth?
Yes, that would be great. Yeah, we're going to cut it short today on the episode, but next week will be amazing. I just wanted to make sure that you guys had the information for the event. So EJ, I would love it if you could share that with everybody.
Please
Sure.
share your screen and read it aloud for those that can't see it.
I have been sharing the flyer on screen while you've been talking.
Good.
So,
Wonderful.
but it's a one-night special event with the Cone Health Institute, Solving Unsolvable Health Issues, with special guest Dr. Howard Cone, founder of the Cone Health Institute, nutrition product formulator of Seacret, and that's SEACRET. The event is June 1st, 7 p.m. For the meet and greet, and then 7:30 for the health talk, followed by an Ask the Doctor Q&A, free products and personal training giveaways, light snacks and product tastings will be provided. The location, once again, is the CSL building at 4801 Spring Valley Road, Suite 115 in Dallas, Texas. Sponsored by Outlaw McKinney Fit Camp and Project Lean Nation. Also on screen has been some of the websites, the Cone Health Institute.com. That's CONHEalthInstitute.com. Amy Varley, her website is www.secretdirect.com. That's SEACRETDIRECT.com /Amy Varley, AMYVARLEY. I believe that covers all of it. The one night special event, June 1st at 7 in Dallas, Texas. with Amy Varley and Dr. Howard Cohn. We will be back again for another podcast on June 2nd, noon Central Time, 1 o'clock Eastern Time, with a special guest with Amy Varley and her special guest for another episode of Jaws Coffee Chat. Anything else you want to add, Amy or Jennifer?
No, thank you so much. I hope to see all of you on June 1st, and I look forward to our podcast on June 2nd. Thank you so much.
Thank
Jennifer?
you. And everybody, thanks for listening. Amy, thank you for coming. Thank you for being with us again. And we look forward to next week. Even though I apologize, I will not be there. EJ will be there. And I will see to it that you get the invite, the link and everything. And we appreciate your presence, your presentation, your entertainment, and so much more value that you bring. You are a wonderful gift to the world, Amy. And thank you so much.
Thank you, sweet friend. I hope you have a blessed, amazing rest of your day.
You too.
Thank
Bye.
you, everybody, for joining us. And be sure to like, share, and follow us on our YouTube channels and wherever else you found out about us. And again, special thanks to Lawrence Wingate of Wingate TV, Marcus Hart of Transform U Media, Zach Clayton of PAC Channel, and Jay Stoyan of the Disability Channel for replaying our shows on their platforms. Until next time, June 2nd, we wish you a productive and enjoyable week. Take care, everybody.